Welcome to the channel about news from around the world. While you subscribe and like it, we're going to start.
The French protests ended exactly as we suggested at the time. All the rowdy instigators were caught, what could be looted, plundered and burned. In a word, they got overexcited. And everything went quiet all over the country at once. They even forgot what they were fighting for. All that was left was a trail of atrocities. As expected, all these protests did not threaten Macron's power, but they seriously undermined the reputation of the whole French power hierarchy on the international arena, the sick man of Europe, as some Western press called France, which was not particularly ready for such a situation. Now, in order to nip in the bud the disorder leading to a fall in international prestige, France is taking steps towards what they themselves like to call authoritarian rule. Macron has shot to fame as a liberal, but any liberalism ends where it is threatened. Today there is a growing threat not of direct overthrow but so far only of reputational loss on the international stage, but even this the liberal Macron does not want to tolerate. And he wishes he could. When the Azerbaijani president says to the world that France, which falsely positions itself as the defender of human rights and international law, is still interfering in the internal affairs of other countries. It is a geopolitical rivalry, a foreign military presence and a colonial Orientalism. We are not even talking about how the Algerian authorities have reacted to all this. Moreover, there is a growing sentiment within the country. The country that was once great is now seen as nothing more than an advanced laboratory for European migration madness. So, in the wake of the riots, Macron has adopted tyrannical methods. Convinced themselves that the main actors were teenagers, coordinated through social networks, the fight was decided to intensify in this direction. Macron approved the following laws outside democratic norms. Parents can now be deprived of parental rights for the participation of their children in protests. In addition, they can also be fined and have their car licenses revoked. Procedures have already been worked out to block the use of social networking sites, and phones can be remotely tapped to gain access to them. And these are just the first swallows. There will be more. And now let's remember what they said about Russia.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested, subscribe and leave a comment.